welcome to another episode of Explore Maple Grove. My name is Shari McGuire, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Classic Realty Northwest. And today I am here with Don Liimatainen.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, you got it. Home run.
Well, thank you for joining me, Don. He is the founder of an amazing nonprofit called Best Christmas Ever that I discovered a few years ago, and I thought it would be great to get involved this year as a volunteer, and there'll be more coming about that, how all of you can participate as well. But I wanted to introduce you to Don and the amazing story first. So welcome, Don.
Hey, thanks for having me, Shari. I'm really excited about you joining in as one of our volunteer leaders, and excited for the conversation.
Yeah, me too. So well, let's start with you telling us about kind of how this whole thing started with Best Christmas Ever.
Yeah, so it was Christmas Eve of 2010. I was struggling with ulcerative colitis, and I was down 80 pounds from what I am now. My skin was yellow and gray. It was a single dad. My son would have been 3 years old at the time. I'm looking at the Christmas tree, no gifts. And I have this sinking feeling of how am I going to tell my son that there's, the next morning that no gifts, no anything. And I end up that night getting a knock on the door. And it was 2 bags of gifts that were delivered, some of my family members. And so there I was putting them around the tree, and I was just sobbing. And earlier that night I had felt like a hole in my chest. I don't know if you've been through a real tough time where it's almost like you're out in the cold numb. You have this numb feeling like so it was like a fire got lit, and God planted the seed. It's like that feeling that you're feeling right there, be able to pay that forward. And we started with one family. It was actually a year later from the exact day that we were standing on the doorstep of a single dad with 4 kids that were knocking on his door. And we started carrying gifts, and you can imagine with the kids out there, the kids seeing the gifts, they start just swirling, going around. And we did that. We saw the dad, and it was just like the same exact feeling from him to that I had the year before. We got back in the car and just vibrating. So that was the craziest thing I've ever done. Wouldn't it be cool if we could double the amount of families that we served? We started, 1 went to 2, 2 went to 5, 5 went to 10, 10 went to 25, 25 went to 50. You can fast forward, in the first 7 years, it was completely volunteer all over. And now today we're in 13 states and in Canada. And it's just, we have this force of, volunteers that just want to dive in to change the life of a family right in their community.
Mm-hmm. Well, the stories are just amazing. I mean, I almost cry every time I tell the story from last year of the man who had, is it 5 or 6 children under the age of 10? And his wife died from brain cancer. And just such a warm feeling to help these families out who are having a tough time right now. So, and I'll share that video again with everybody so that they can watch that, because it's pretty amazing. So what are your business goals this year? Like really the nonprofit goals of kind of spreading the word?
Yeah. So our main goal is, one thing that we do is anything we're doing in excellence. And we've had a huge explosion of different locations from different states that have been adding on. So the big goal for us is sustainability right now, because we want to provide a great experience to each and every one of our captains, the leaders, and the right tools, right resources, all that stuff. So specifically, our goal is to be at $1.8 million to carry through the doors for families who've fallen on crazy tough times is our goal this year. And outside of that, we have our 10-year anniversary coming up at Valley Fair. We're taking over a portion of Valley Fair where we're inviting all of our captains, all of the families, all of our sponsors. And we have a big goal to not only just celebrate with our families, but to be able to come in and to raise $250,000 for, to help fund our programs, to help fund the whole organization is our goal for that. That's July 16th.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. Just wonderful things you're doing, Don. And I'm super excited. We'll have you back to continue the conversation, because this is something I want Maple Grove to embrace. And I've seen the hearts of the people in Maple Grove with what we've done in this group, and it's exciting. I'm really excited to see what we can do this year. So thanks again for joining me today, Don.
And thanks for having me, Shari. Always great to chat with you.
Yes, you too. So thanks for watching. Once again, I am Shari McGuire, realtor with Keller Williams Classic Realty Northwest. And be sure to check out our local community website at exploremaplegrove.life. And if you have a business and want to be featured, reach out to me today through the website. Take care and stay well.